Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Satoshi Sean. Glad to be hanging out with you. Glad you stopped by. If you're your first time here, please hit the subscribe button and the bell for notifications. I try to get out as much content as I possibly can every week, whether that's shows like the Truth Tuesday, Crypto Rednecks, or other shows, or like reviews, interviews, news. Like I said, I try to get out as much content as possible. Please hit the like button. It also helps me out with YouTube's algorithm. Speaking of reviews, I'm going to do a review now of Galeon. Before I start, I'm going to try to get this done as quick as possible. But this is I've been around a while in this space. I've seen a lot of projects. This is the most important project that I've looked over this year for sure, probably the last 2 years. So I really wanted to go over this and do it justice. Also, I'm not your financial advisor. I'm not your dad. I really, really encourage you to do your own due diligence and to look into this. It's really important. So let's switch this so that you're not staring at my big head. So Galeon, they're based in France, so it's Galeon. But connect healthcare to blockchain. Now, there's been a couple companies to start on this and to work in this field. It's a difficult field to break into. It really is. But I've always said this is something that I think crypto is made for. There's certain things that are blockchain is made for, like supply chain. So many different areas where blockchain is really tailor-made for. And with the security and transparency and personal ownership with blockchain and crypto, healthcare is perfect. It's a match made in heaven. And like I said, I know that some companies have tried Dragon Chain's and working on it, but these guys have been working for the past, I think, 7 years on this project, and they've actually done a lot. In crypto, we really focus on like Joe Rhodes at Dragon Chain always says, just number go up. Focus on the hype and quick buck with a token. But there's a business aspect of it, a business side, and that does take time. But I think that's where the real value is, and you can determine that to mean whatever you want. But I think this is it's really blew my mind. So what they mean to do is to connect healthcare to blockchain. I have some notes. Basically, it's the future of medicine, and if I try to kind of water it down, it really, like I said, doesn't do it justice, because it's not just like health records, which is super important. But that's one thing. It takes all of your health information, your health records, it gets it onto the blockchain. But then they have an AI, a learning AI that has access to all of this data. And what they've been working on in France is they're connecting. So then they connect all these different hospitals to the blockchain, to all that data. And the AI is constantly learning. So here, working on it for 7 years. What else? The last year, 2023, they've been building a lot of stuff like crazy. Now, they had 7 hospitals. They have some good AMAs on their YouTube channel. But they had 7 hospitals that they were working with, and 1 university hospital, which they just got with, which is very important in France, because anywhere, because once you get into that ecosystem with university hospitals, then you get into all of the other ones a lot easier. They have over 5,000 caregivers. That health network. Okay, they've also won 3 awards for innovations last year. So is it here? Healthcare blockchain. They're trying to make the EHR, the electronic health should have been a doctor. My handwriting is so bad. But let's scroll down. So, electronic health record. They do have this video. Let me play that real quick for you, and then we'll get into the other stuff. I didn't upload it yet. Okay, well, I'm going to upload that now. And I'll go on reading on this. So here's the big thing about this AI. The AI is, like I said, a learning AI. So the EHR, it keeps detailed records of your health, your drugs, your prescriptions, and all that. But it works directly with the doctor, and it gives some suggestions to the doctor. It may give reminders that he didn't know about. There may be something buried deep in your files that he didn't dig into, that the AI would then say, "Oh, this was important. This happened to him 5 years ago, 7 years ago." So it really makes doctors a lot more. It's a big helping hand for doctors. I want to say it makes bad doctors better because I have a bad doctor, but so, and also, like I said, so that all your prescriptions, your any kind of reactions you had to certain drugs, I mean, all that stuff is going to be in there, and the AI is constantly learning, which is a really big thing for like medical research, as far as different drugs and in research and development. That was it, research and development. Also, this learning AI is connected to like a bunch of hospitals now. I looked in the white paper, I think, and it's up from a few months ago. I think there's 12 hospitals now, over 500,000 patients. Then there's also like regular independent caregivers, but the AI works on the billing as well, which that's one of the biggest costs when it comes to healthcare, especially in the United States. Is the billing, the medical billing. There's an entire ecosystem that's set up just for that. I mean, you could literally, it was one of the first work from home jobs before everybody worked from home, was doing medical transcriptions and medical billing, because it's so much that most doctors' offices can't even handle it, and they have to outsource it. Let me play that one explainer video.
The world has changed. Health is our most precious asset. This pandemic has highlighted the need of technology for humanity to survive. Billions of data are generated. This is the key to find cures for all diseases. There's no easy way for doctors to use it. Sharing medical data is challenging. We always fear an intruder could come in and destroy everything. But now, Galeon reveals the power of a new innovation, blockchain. Innovators around the world can fight together, eradicate cancer, prevent pandemics, cure obesity and diabetes, stop orphan diseases. There is no limit to human progress. Galeon is connecting blockchain to the medical knowledge, creating a new world where hospitals and patients are connected together in a secure and transparent way. Thanks to blockchain, patients have the control of their own data. They can choose to share it in a secure way for the good of humanity. It's time to be part of this new revolution. Join us now.
It's pretty epic. So they train the medical AI in a decentralized manner, thanks to blockchain and swarm learning technology. I was trying to explain blockchain and crypto to my nephew years ago, and he's a roughneck. He was working on the oil rigs, And I said, imagine if your company had sensors on every oil rig, and it measured everything from the atmosphere conditions to soil conditions, and then how much oil went out, all of that data. And then it was all over different parts of the state, different parts of the country. If they had wells that were, out in the water, and it all came together into one place, and it was all analyzed, so you would know what certain trends are, what kind of things are more favorable to dig here, to get oil here. He's like, yeah, that's awesome. And I was like, that's what blockchain does. It's all these different decentralized things coming together and sharing the information, which is pretty much what this is doing, and training the AI to be smarter and more efficient. And that's like real-time data in the field of patients, and then it has that information to apply towards scientists and doctors that are developing new medications. It's like amazing. They raised $15 million in their ICO. They have 3,000 caregivers using Galeon every day. So I don't know how many there is now, but there's a lot, and there's 3,000 using it a day. Over 500,000 patient records. The white paper is pretty cool, very well written. There's a lot of information. I'll leave a link below to it so you can check it out. We have pioneers, caregivers, patients, and innovators who are building the medicine of the future. There's a video again. Here's the hospitals at Galeon's France. Mainly based in France, but they are. I watched some of the AMAs they have, and I think they're going to move into Luxembourg. It looks like, but that's, I think, what, 12 now. Like 12 hospitals now, which is crazy. The Galeon AI. Now, there's some bold words in this part here, which I like. But AI is revolutionizing healthcare, instantly detecting diseases, choosing the most suitable treatment for each patient, learning from millions of patient records, discovering new drugs, and automating caregivers' lives. Pretty much what I said. Where was I? Didn't watch this because that's in French. Blockchain swarm learning, kind of like what I was talking about with the oil rigs. This is the concept. Here it is, Galeon token, of all things. It says that this is very bold. But 15 years ago, central banks intervened to rescue financial institutions in an effort to stabilize a faltering financial system. Despite allegations of systemic corruption, huge corruption, in response, Satoshi Nakamoto created Bitcoin. 3 years ago, the gingivitis outbreak crisis highlighted the issues of scientific corruption by imposing experimental treatments without checks or safeguards on a large scale. In response, Galeon was born to lay the foundations for decentralized and independent science. That is what I was saying. This is very important. Just to look at it, to step back and look at what they're doing here with, the medical records thing is something that's always been talked about. That's always been, like, I think, a goal or something we knew was going to happen with blockchain. But integrating that into scientific research with small grant scientists to kind of take away a lot of the power of big pharma and the mystique of it, and to make things more transparent, and to be able to get the data, the information, and now the funding, because I wanted to hit something on that. They had staking earlier, but I think it stopped. But you can check on that. I'll leave links to all their social networks here in the description. This I wanted to touch on. It's called drug repurposing. We We saw that with the gingivitis outbreak, and how ivermectin was vilified as a as an alternative. Joe Rogan took it, and then it was hard to get it. People said it, made fun of him, said it was a horse, but that had been used for human stuff before. But it was a repurposed drug that was good for multiple things. So that's the. Well, you know what? I got an explainer for that too. Let's play that.
Hi everyone, today is a groundbreaking day for healthcare. I'm Dr. Loic Breton, CEO of Galeon. Right now there is something called repurposing of medication. What is it? It's like you have old medication that could work for a new disease. Usually it's not done because nobody financed this kind of research. Today Galeon is committing 500,000 euro to finance the medical research of repurposing a medication. So what we are calling all the doctors, researchers and innovators who have some insight of potential medication that could work, and Galeon will finance up to 500,000 euro for this repurposing. Galeon is a community-driven project with 50,000 pioneers that help us to shape the future of healthcare. If you're really interested to make a good impact in healthcare, join us now.
So you can see what I was talking about when I said this is a really important project. And the stuff that it's not just what they're going to do, it's what they're doing now and what they have actually already done. That funding for the repurposing, that just started today. The video just went up. They're talking about putting that money into those doctors and scientists' hands to get that done. So I touched a little bit on the project, some basic information. There's a lot of stuff you can go over in their white paper. Everything's listed out. A lot of stuff on the AI so you can understand the different kinds of learning and how it all works. It's pretty cool. It's going to make it's not going to replace doctors. Maybe one day when we get that auto doc that can fix just like in Fallout or other video games. Or was it The Expanse, where they just put that cuff on you and it kills your cancer and fixes you up. So the token has done pretty good. It's up 82% in the past week. Pretty good. Past year, you can see where it has. We're going through that bear, so things have picked back up now. But it's shot up. It is shot up. So you might think, oh my goodness, I'm not gonna, we missed out. Look at the market cap, $24 million. It's a top 1,000 coin. It's in 855, but it's $24 million market cap, man. That is nothing compared to what this could be. And I would say even if it gets a little bit of success, it's already had a little bit of success. It's already a thing in France and looking to branch out. It is such a necessary thing. And now, the spark is gone. The flame is gone. It's a bona fide fire. 12 hospitals throughout the country, major Western country. I think it's just my opinion. I think it's going to go across Europe. I think it's going to help. And that's another thing. I did kind of joke that it would, my doctor is a crappy doctor. My regular doctor retired and this guy took over, so that's why. But in a poorer country, if their hospital is part of this system, they would have access to a lot of support. That AI is like a genius doctor that's working with you on every patient. That is an amazing thing to me. We need this in America for that. Huge. Just the billing part of it, would be amazing. So, like I said, I'm more impressed by this than anything I really looked at in a long time. Check it out. There's links below to everything. The project itself, yes, but the token is it's $24 million, and look at what this is. This is a real project with save the world kind of stuff. It's so much potential here. I think there is so much potential. Well, that is it for Galeon. I hope you all liked it. Tell me in the comments below. Remember to hit the like button. Leave a comment, because we give away money or crypto on all of our show, not on Truth Tuesday. We give away crypto on Crypto Rednecks, drunk on crypto. All you have to do is leave a comment and subscribe. We use random comment pickers so we could pick you. You guys take care. I will see y'all in the next video.